Game 5 of the NLCS. From Chicago, Dodgers up 3-1 in the series. They're looking to close it out here tonight to advance to the World Series. The Angels, I want to tell you guys what their series looks like. It's 1-2. The Guardians have a 2-1 series lead at the moment. They play tonight as well. But the Dodgers, man, we are looking to finish this series and just be ready to chill and relax and get ready for whoever wins the ALCS. Stroman warming up for the Cubs. He's going tonight. And Noah Syndergaard is going for the Dodgers tonight. I just feel like it's right to have Noah on the mound instead of Clayton Kershaw. Because if we end up losing, we could go with Kershaw in Game 6 in LA to try and clinch this NLCS. But tonight is obviously the goal to clinch it. We have some news about Miguel Vargas. He's in the lineup tonight. He's going to be playing second base. He's healthy and he's ready to go and help his ball club win this game. And Marcus Stroman, man, he's had a pretty good postseason, a 1.89 ERA. His one loss in the postseason is from these Dodgers in LA in Game 1. So he's trying to rewrite this series and rewrite that last game he pitched, as the first pitch will be hit down to Swanson. One away here in the top of the first for the Cubs. And tonight, if you're the Chicago Cubs, you need the man on the mound, Marcus Stroman, to have the best game of his life if you're going to continue and stay alive in the postseason against this Dodgers team. And if you're the Dodgers, you don't want to try and do too much. You want to stay posed at the plate. You want to relax. You want to just be able to, you just want to play the game like you have all year. Just be patient. Do your thing. Don't get Stroman. Don't let him get in a lot of pitchers' counts. You want to get in hitters' counts and dominate this game tonight against Stroman. 2-2 to James Outman. And that's obviously the goal. Make him throw pitches. Make Stroman uncomfortable. Don't let him make this offense uncomfortable. And James Outman is having a pretty good AB here. So far, 5 pitches. The 2-2 will be a strikeout. 2 away here in the top of the first. First punch out of the night for Stroman. And now that'll bring up Freddie Freeman, hitting 207 and struggling really bad in this series. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Freddie really struggling so far in the postseason, but so far there's been other players on this Dodgers team that has done very good and has helped us win these games. The 1-1. 2-1. The 2-1 from Stroman to Freddie Freeman. 2-2. Good sinker from Stroman to Freeman. Alright, the 2-2, the 12th pitch will be hit into left for a base hit. And for the first time in this series in Chicago, the Dodgers get a hit in the first inning. It's kind of been one of our struggles in the top of the first. We just cannot get that hit. But we do it here tonight, and the first pitch to Muncy will be roped into right for back-to-back singles to bring up Nolan Arenado against Stroman. Alright, first pitch. Outside, ball 1. If you're Stroman, you gotta get out of this inning. This is huge for the Dodgers if they put up a run. The 1-0, 1-1, and Arenado was in this situation yesterday, early in the ball game. 1-1. From Stroman, 1-2, just a terrible swing. 1-2. The 17th pitch will be a strikeout with the cutter. And these Cubs fans can release their breath after holding it, watching Stroman have to pitch to Arenado. Alright, tonight, Noah Syndergaard for Game 5 for the Dodgers. This is his second postseason start. Obviously, it doesn't look like they're going to show his stats, but I think he went 6 innings his last postseason start and looked pretty good. And he's looking to do that here tonight. Is just have another really good game and help these Dodgers clinch, as that's a strike. As there's a catcher change tonight for the Dodgers. Austin Barnes behind the dish instead of Will. Just thought it'd be nice to get Will off his feet and just let him kind of relax and watch this ball game. And Austin Barnes said he'll take this game and catch Noah Syndergaard in the clinching game of the NLCS. If the Dodgers could win tonight, we clinch to go to the World Series. That's one away here in the bottom of the first. Great placement with that sinker. And Noah Syndergaard looks cool, calm, and collective so far on this mound after getting that first out. 0-1 to Seiya Suzuki. David Ross has got these Cubs through the wild card, through the NLDS, and now they're trying to make a comeback in the NLCS to this Dodgers team, as that's hitting to right field for a one-out single from Seiya Suzuki. And now that will bring up Horner, hitting .310. First pitch, strike one. Wow, just clipping the top of the zone. The 0-1 fastball popped into right. 2 away here in the bottom half of the first. And those are pitches in this series I feel like the Dodgers have given a lot to the Cubs. Meatballs kind of down the middle. And the mistake pitches the Dodgers are throwing, the Cubs ain't doing much. They're not hitting them into the gap. They're not hitting home runs. I mean, last night, Cody Bellinger hit a mistake pitch from Brusdar Graterol with the slider over the middle of the dish. But from the starters, I feel like the Cubs have not done much when it matters against these Dodgers starters. 0-2 sinker will be fouled, and they got to get something going early in this game, the Cubs, if they're going to win it. The 0-2, the circle change got them to end the first inning. Another punch out for Noah Syndergaard, but the Cubs will get a hit early in this ball game. All right, Willie Adames would lead off the top of the second, hitting .360 in this postseason as he hits the first one into center. 1 away. So, Willie Adames, man, bring up Chris Taylor hitting .231, but Willie Adames, man, just seeing the baseball in this series like a beach ball, that's hitting the center field for a single from Chris Taylor. Hits coming early from both teams tonight. As now that will bring up Miguel Vargas hitting .286 and back in the lineup for the Dodgers. Played in game 1, got hurt in that game sliding into second. Ankle was kind of beat up, has not started a game since. 1-0, but it feels good to have him back in the lineup as he punches that one to second for a double play to end the top of the second. But it just feels good to have our starting second baseman back. Alright, Christopher Morale will lead off the bottom of the second, hitting .216, the Cubs third baseman, as he swings and misses here. 0-1. The 0-1 slider, quickly 0-2. 0-2. Fastball popped up and fouled. The 0-2. Circle change. Got him looking 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Third punch out for Syndergaard, and now that will bring up Patrick Wisdom, hitting .172 in the postseason and has yet to get a hit in the NLCS. And that is just kind of a crime right now for the Cubs. They need him to get going. I feel like he's a big part of the Cubs offense when he's hot. The 0-2, 1 and 2. Has a lot of power, and I feel like, you know, that's kind of his thing. But I know during the regular season when we saw the Cubs 2 away, his batting average wasn't good at all either. Like he's just in the Cubs lineup to hit home runs. That's what it feels like. Ball 1 to Cody Bellinger. 1-0. Belly hit a home run last night off of a mistake pitch from Brusdar Graterol, but he took advantage of it. And like I said, it feels like that's something these Cubs have yet to do in this series. Is take advantage of the bad pitches from this Dodgers starting staff. The 1-2, that's hit. Adames will field it though to end the second inning here in Chicago. Alright, Austin Barnes will lead off the top of the third, hitting 200, and in the lineup tonight, catching for Noah Syndergaard. First pitch, ball 1. The 1-0 to Austin Barnes. 1-1, good slider. Had a good swing, just missed it. 1-1. 2-1. Barnes, he knows his postseason opportunities are pretty limited when it's Will Smith. When you have Will Smith, that will be roped into right center, and that'll be a double for Austin Barnes to lead off the top of the third. That has to feel good for AB. But he knows his at-bats and his playing time is limited in the postseason, so he has to make the most of it. And just like that, he did. With that double, and now they'll bring up Betts. Saw one pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch inside, ball 1. Did Mookie come through here with the big swing? The 1-0. Hit down to third, and Christopher Morale will tag out Barnes. Barnes tried to trick him, acting like he was going to go to third, and got thrown out, or got tagged out. And now that'll bring up Outman 0 for 1. There goes Betts. That's fouled 0-1, darn it. That's a pitch I feel like Outman crushes if it's a good swing. The 0-1. There goes Betts again. Pitch outside, throw from Gomes. Not on time, actually. 2 away, and that's been the struggle for Gomes in this series, is the throwdowns to second. And it gets Mookie Betts there. 2 away. So that will be rolled over to first to end the top of the third. And that kind of a rally right there from the Dodgers got killed quickly from the Cubs. That sucks. Alright, Trey Mancini will lead off the bottom of the third, hitting 261. First pitch, fouls it off 0-1. The 0-1 sinker. 0-2. 0-2 slider. Got him, 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Fifth punch out, and now they'll bring up Young Gomes. Hitting 294. Cubs have 1 hit tonight from Seiya Suzuki, I think. 0-1. I think I'm correct. That's fouled quickly. 0-2. The 0-2 slider to Young Gomes. Fouls it off. Young Gomes won a World Series with the 2019 Nats. The 0-2 fastball. Got him. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. And having Austin Barnes behind the dish is huge. I feel like he catches a little bit better and frames the ball more. So having Barnes behind the dish in this big game for the Dodgers is huge. So that will be rolled over to first. Throw from Freeman to Syndergaard to end the third. 3 scoreless innings here tonight in Chicago. Alright, Freddie Freeman will lead off the top of the fourth, 0 for 1. The 0-1, 0-2. 1-for-1 is Freddie. Singled earlier. As he strikes out here. One away here in the top of the fourth. Good pitch from Will Smith. From Marcus Stroman. Ball 1 to Max Muncy, who singled. Muncy's had a pretty good series. I think he's like 7 for like 18. Has 7 hits in this series. Has played really good ball. Back in the DH spot tonight. The 1-1 hit and fouled. It's not a lot of home runs in this series, though, from this Dodgers team. From Willy Adames, he's had 2, but I just feel like from the guys you expect to do it, Max Muncy, James Outman, they have yet to get a postseason home run. The 1-2. And Muncy was the home run champion of 2023, so he's trying to figure out what's going on with the bat. He's just getting regular hits. The 2-2 from Stroman. Did he go? They're going to say he did. 2 away here in the top of the fourth, and now that'll bring up Arenado, who struck out on a cutter. First pitch, fouls it off, 0-1. Oh, and 2, good sinker. Deals 2, 1-2. That's fouled. 1-2 from Stroman to Arenado. Got him. Jesus. That's a tough top of the fourth. Alright, Suzuki will lead off the bottom of the fourth, 1-for-1. Got to be more disciplined with some of the batters tonight against Stroman. Obviously in that top of the fourth. Arenado really struggled. Did not see him well. The 0-2 from Syndergaard to Suzuki will be popped up into left. 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. So 1 away, and now that will bring up Nico Horner. 0-for-1. First pitch slider, fouls it off, 0-1. Fastball from Syndergaard. Hit, and that's done a roll foul. Bunted last night for a base hit. Trying to do it again as that's hammered and hooked, fouled. As Cubs win Game 5, we'll be headed back to LA for Game 6. Dodgers trying to end the series here tonight. The 1-2 circle change got him. 7th punch out. And now that'll bring up Dansby Swanson. 43 pitches for Noah Syndergaard as that's fouled. Having a very good night with 7 punch outs. Bobby Miller yesterday got 10 through 6. The 0-2 fastball will be fouled. Syndergaard's trying to write the same story. The 0-2 got him looking. The first slurve throw-in will be the 8th punch out for Noah Syndergaard. Been kind of saving that pitch for when we needed it. And right there to get an out. There you go. Alright, first pitch to Adames. Fouls it off, 0-1. Really trying to get something going for this Dodgers offense. 1-1. He's been the guy, man, so far in this NLCS. Probably gonna win MVP. 1-2. Depending on how the series goes. If we close it out tonight, I think it'll be his. The 1-2 from Stroman. Got him looking. Great slider. 1 away, 6th punch out. And now that would bring up Chris Taylor. He's 1-for-1 with that single earlier. First pitch swinging and missing. Last night's game, we had 5 scoreless innings here in Chicago, and we might have the same thing tonight. Quickly 0-2 to Chris Taylor. The 0-2 pitch, 51st of the night, will be fouled. Alright, the 0-2 pitch from Stroman will be back up the middle. Stroman can't make the play. Swanson dives, but will not have a throw, and that'll be an infield hit for Chris Taylor to bring up Miguel Vargas. 0 for 1. Hit into a double play his last at bat. First pitch, ball 1. 2 for 4 in the series. Has a home run. This is his first game back since game 1, as that's hit into center field. Taylor will round second and go to third. The throw will go to the cutoff man. Vargas was going to try and extend that into a double, and just did not put on the brakes soon enough. He gets thrown out at first. 2 away for Barnes as he hits it down to third, and Christopher Morale will not make the play. It's a 1-0 ball game, and the Dodgers in this series have picked on Christopher Morale multiple times last night and tonight, and the Dodgers lead 1-0. As if Christopher Morale makes that play, this game's probably not tied. I mean, probably still tied. And he gets a standing ovation from these Cubs fans after last night. But tonight, just like last night, he misplays the baseball. This time it didn't get past him. He just couldn't make the throw on that one. Just came out of his glove, and Dodgers lead 1-0 here in the top of the 5th against Marcus Stroman. The 0-1, quickly 0-2. The 0-2, throw over, and Barnes will get back safely. That was close. If you're Stroman, if you're David Ross, what do you tell him? Like, you've been struggling in this series if you're Christopher Morale at that defensive position. And every time he does, I feel like he comes up to the plate. Last night, I think he had an opportunity right after he made a bad play. 25 home runs in 131 games. He has pop, but just has not had enough of it in this series. And pretty sure he's going to be thinking about his defensive plays. That's a strikeout looking 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. I mean, bottom of the 5th. 9th punch out. I'll bring up Wisdom, 0 for 1. If you're Noah Syndergaard, you know your leash is kind of short with the Dodgers having a lead. Might go to the bullpen in the 6th. The 1-1. Just because we have the lead, man. And Noah has pitched his heart out tonight, but I just feel like getting into the bullpen right now would be perfect. Bringing a new pitcher every inning to kind of make the Cubs think, instead of just seeing the same one in Noah Syndergaard. So I'll bring up Bellinger, 0 for 1. Strike 1, 1 for 11 in the series. Hit a home run last night off of Gratterall. That's hammered into left. That's going to be a double for Cody Bellinger. A 2-out double here in the bottom of the 5th, and the Cubs have some life. And now that will bring up Trey Mancini. First pitch slider, strike 1. The 0-1 fastball to Mancini. Hit down to third. Arenado will make the play to end the 5th. And that will probably end Noah Syndergaard's night. We're going to start warming up. Gratterall in the bullpen. This is to clinch it. I know it's not the World Series, but it's to clinch our way to the World Series, as that's hit to second. And I feel like our bullpen is ready to help this team out more than ever. And if this doesn't go our way, if we somehow lose this 1-run lead, we have a day off and then back at Dodger Stadium for Game 6. So no matter how much we use our bullpen, we all have a day off. So any of them would be ready for Game 6. 1-2, great take from Freddie. Only 3 innings with double-digit pitches for Marcus Stroman. That's pretty impressive. As that will be a base hit for Freddie, and now that'll bring up Muncy 1 for 3. First pitch from Stroman. Outside, ball 1. So they might go Gratterall, Trinan, Almonte Phillips. Like, somebody else is going to have to pitch tonight as that's hitting to the left. That's going to drop to help the three-headed monster. And I think it's going to be Blake Trinan to just help this team out, as that's a base hit. And now they'll bring up Arenado again, 0 for 2. His last at-bat, he looked pretty silly. Ball 1. Arenado 6 for 19 in the series with the home run. The 1-0. 2-0. 2-0 to Nolan Arenado. 2-1, good slider. 2-1. 3-1. And Willie Adames is on deck. 3-1, the 70th pitch from Stroman. 3-2, oh my gosh. Arenado, man, those sliders have just made him look pretty silly. The 3-2 will be hit and fouled. If that's a fair ball, this Dodgers lead extends. 3-2. The next payoff will be hit. Slider popped up into left. 2 away here in the top half of the 6th. And Stroman has had his way with Arenado tonight.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Alright, first pitch. Coming to Willie Adames, 0 for 2. Can he extend the lead? First pitch, foul, 0-1. Hit a home run last night. Also doubled in last night's game, the 0-1. Quickly 0-2. Dodgers traded for Willie Adames. Gave up Miguel Rojas. The 0-2. 1-2, great take. Looks silly on the last swing and then takes a pitch. That was incredible. The 1-2. Got him! That is not good. The Dodgers wanted to bring another run on the board, but unfortunately, it doesn't happen. Gomes, Happ, Suzuki, due up. Now we're going to bring out Brusdar Graterol. This is his 5th postseason game. And back-to-back nights. Graterol to pitch, strike 1 with the slider. The 0-1. The cutter, 0-2. 0-2 slider. Got him looking 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And now they'll bring up Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2. First pitch, fastball high, ball 1. The 1-0. Sinker hit into left. Taylor will watch that one drop in front of him. Go ahead. Oh, tying run at first. Go ahead run coming up to the dish. Seiya Suzuki, 1 for 2. First pitch heater right down the middle, 0-1. You gotta swing at those pitches. As that's hit, Adames dives and that's up the middle. Back-to-back hits for the Cubs off of Graterol. And now they'll bring up Nico Horner. And Phil Bickford warming in the Dodgers bullpen. Alright, first pitch. to Horner will be a strike. 0-1. Cutter from Gratterall, 1-1. Great take. The 1-1 sinker. Hit into right field. Betts fielding it. The throw will not, well, maybe could have got the runner out, but the bases are juiced for Dansby Swanson. Gonna go talk to Bruce Stark Gratterall. Maybe bringing him out back-to-back nights is not good. First pitch heater. Strike one, not the best location. Got a strike. The 0-1 slider, 1-1. The 1-1 sinker, 1-2. The 1-2. The cutter high, 2-2. 2-2. 15th pitch will be a strikeout. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th, and Swanson throws the bat. And now they'll bring up Christopher Morale. And we're going to bring in Phil Bickford. Bickford has 1 game in this postseason. 0 for 2 is Morale. First pitch, ball 1. The reason why I brought in Phil Bickford is because they've seen Gratterall. Morale was able to watch Gratterall pitch. So it's time for a new arm angle and just a new guy on the mound for the Dodgers. And Phil Bickford is wanting and is dying to get this out. The 1-1 slider. 1-2. If Bickford gets this out, there's a reason why we brought him on this roster. The 1-2 fastball popped up, and then we'll end the 6th inning. And these Cubs fans are not going to watch their team score in the 6th as Phil Bickford works out of that tough predicament. Let him bring in Cody Huner. 2 for 2. Look at it. First pitch to Taylor, swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1 to CT3. 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles. Ball 1. The 1-1 to the 1-1 from Huner. Hit and fouled. We've seen him back-to-back nights. The 1-2. The Taylor fouls it off. Gonna start warming up Blake Trinan in the Dodgers bullpen. And Vesia. Let's get them going. We don't know what the plan is. It's a 1-run game, and they saw Almonte yesterday. They've seen him a few times in the series. As that's a strikeout. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. And honestly, with the way they kind of got those hits off of Gratterall, I'm kind of a little scared to go to Almonte at the moment. I mean, we got out of that inning, but that's due because that's probably because we brought in Phil Bickford to face Morale. I think if it's Gratterall, they might get a hit, as that's popped up into right. I mean, they might get a hit either way when we're facing when they were facing Phil Bickford. So, I mean, who knows? That brings up Barnes, 2 for 2. Single and a double. First pitch hit and fouled, 0-1. Barnes has had a good night catching and a good night hitting. Walked Phil Bickford through that last AB pretty well as that's hit. Swanson will field it to end the top of the 7th. And here we go. Blake Trinan, pretty sure he's coming out of the bullpen. Alright, here comes Blake Trinan. This is his first postseason game. 0 for 2 is Patrick Wisdom. First pitch, ball 1. The 1-0. Sinker, 1-1. Wisdom yet to get a hit in this series. If he connects, you hope it stays in the park, as it's fouled 1-2. 1-2 cutter. Did he go? Obviously he didn't, but would have liked the call to go our way. 3-2 fastball. 3-2. Trinan has not thrown in this postseason. So it's been a while for him, as that's fouled. And he's facing the most powerful hitter on the Cubs. Got him though. 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. But that'll bring up another power bat in Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. First pitch fastball fouled. The 0-1. Sinker 0-2. 0-2 fastball will be high. 1-2 slider fouled. 1-2. The cutter fouled again. Alright, the 1-2 sinker hit and fouled again. 1-2 fastball from Trinan fouled off. Alright, 1-2 backdoor cutter, got him. 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Just a very good cutter. Second punch out. And now that will bring up Trey Mancini. That cutter right there was an absolute gem from Blake Trinan. 0-1. Did Mancini hit? And that ball is gone. It is a 1-1 game here in Chicago. The first time we use Blake Trinan, it does not pan out the way we want. It's a 1-1 game, and the Cubs have scored a run after being shut out. Well, they didn't get shut out last night, excuse me. After only putting up 1 run in last night's ball game. They put 1 up tonight, but it's tied. Perfect timing for Mancini to do that. Alright, Michael Fulmer will be the pitcher. A 6.20 ERA? 16.20 ERA. Mookie Betts will lead it off, 0 for 3. First pitch. Corner, 1 away. Trinan now, with this not being tied, he has to go 2 innings. You gotta ask Blake Trinan to do that. First pitch. Fouls it off, 0-1. Let's the Dodgers score a run here in this inning. 0-1 to Outman. 0-2. 0-2. 1-2. Good take. 1-2 from Fulmer. 2-2. The 2-2. Hit, jammed him. 2 away here in the top of the 8th. And now that'll bring up Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 3. A lot of singles tonight for the Dodgers. First pitch inside, ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1. Cubs pitching staff, they've kept them in this game. And the offense, with 1 swing, tied it up. The Cubs tonight, their offense has played pretty good. Just only 1 run, though, just like the Dodgers. They've had opportunities in this game to add to a lead or get a lead and hold on to it. The 1-2 fouled. Alright, the 1-2 to Freeman. Outside, 2-2. One swing could untie it. The 2-2 from Fulmer to Freeman. 3-2 and Muncie's on deck. 3-2. Will be a base hit for Freddie Freeman. And now that'll bring up Max Muncy. What do you do if you're David Ross? Do you believe in Fulmer to face Max? You do. 2 for 3 tonight. First pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Muncy, home run champion. Has a 393 average in the post season. The 0-1. 0-2. The 0-2. Freeman will get back the first. Two first basemen over there probably chopping it up in this nerve-wracking situation. The 0-2 from Fulmer. Fouled off. Muncie's staying alive. The 0-2 pitch. 1-2. Ball will not get far away. So Freeman will hold out first. The 1-2 from Fulmer. Got him. Heater inside, and Max just swung out of his shoes. Alright, Ian Happ will lead off the bottom of the 8th, 1 for 3. 19 pitches. As that's hit, Vargas can't make the play. 19 pitches in that 7th inning for Blake Trinan. He has to go 2 here. Since we pulled Bickford and we used them so early in this ball game. And now maybe pulling Noah Syndergaard could come to hurt us as that's hammered into left. Taylor will get under it. One away here in the bottom of the 8th. And now they'll bring up Horner. 1 for 3. First pitch inside, ball 1. 1-0. Sinker. 2-0. 2-0 cutter. 2-1. The Cubs down 3-1 in the series, trying to keep their season alive. The 2-1 cutter fouls it off again. 2-2. Slider from Trinan popped into right. 2 away. 2 away, and now that will bring up Dansby Swanson. Struck out with the bases loaded in the 6th. First pitch sinker, strike 1. The 0-1 sinker again. 1-1. The cutter. 1-2. One, 2. Slider got him to end the 8th. And Trinan will work out of that 8th inning. And now there's some thoughts. Do we make him pitch the 9th? I don't know. We'll see. Arenado will lead off the top of the 9th. Ball 1. Arenado hitting righties way better than lefties so far in this postseason. The 1-0. 1-1. Just not being able to read the slider with Arenado. The 1-1. 1-2. Adames on deck. The 1-2 to Arenado will be hit into left center. And that's going to split the gap. And Nolan Arenado will chug into second with a double. To lead off the top of the 9th. Arenado comes through. And that will bring up Willy Adames. He's 0 for 3. First pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. 6 for 18 in the series. 2 bombs. 4 RBIs for Willy Adames. The 0-1. 1-1. These fans did not like that call. 1-1 to Adames. 1-2. 1-2. Will be fouled, staying alive. The next 1-2 will be fouled again. Willie's gonna call time. He needs it just to breathe a little. 1-2. The sixth pitch. Will be a strikeout. One away here in the top of the ninth. And now that'll bring up Chris Taylor. We're going to call time and bring in Jason Hayward, the former Cub, will step in. I think this is his second postseason AB. Can he come through here for the Dodgers? First pitch. Outside, ball 1. Can he come through here against his former team when it matters most? Released them in 2023 to the Cubs. The 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1 from Fulmer. Hit. Swanson catches, throw to second, not happening. 2 away, and now that'll bring out Miguel Vargas, and they're going to bring out Dylan Floro for this at-bat. 1 for 3 tonight. This is Vargas. First pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Vesia warmed in the Dodgers bullpen. But I think we're going Trinan. Like, that's kind of the goal at the moment. Blake Trinan just to pitch the ninth. 0-1. 0-2. Dodgers down to their final strike here in the top of the ninth. 1-1 game. The 0-2 from Floro. Inside 1-2. Can the rookie Vargas come through here? The 1-2. Got him to end the top of the ninth. Frustration from the rookie and the veterans pumped. Jay Hay will play left. Christopher Morale will lead off the bottom of the ninth. First pitch. 32nd pitch, hitting the left. So a leadoff single. 1 run unties this game and finishes it if the Cubs score. That'll bring up that'll bring up Patrick Wisdom for 3. Runner will stay put, ball 1. Reyes will start warming up in the bullpen for the Dodgers. 1-0 heater. 1-1. 1-1 sinker. 1-2, good pitch. The 1-2 cutter inside, got him. And now what do you do? Go to Vesia here? If you're Dave Roberts, I just believe you have to. Alex Vesia will come out of the bullpen. First postseason game for him. First pitch slider, strike 1. Gotta ask him to go an inning or 2. The 0-1 slider, hit Vargas to Adames to Freeman to turn a double play to end the ninth. And we're going into extras here in Chicago. Here in Game 5. Alright, Austin Barnes will lead off the top of the 10th. No runner on second in extras during the postseason. 0-1. Two and 1. That's going to hit him. Strike one to Betts after Barnes gets hit by a pitch. 0 for 4. 0-1 from Dylan Floro. 0-2. We need Mookie Betts to step up. You're 0 for 4, buddy, in the game of clinching. The 0-2. Did he go? I think he did. Yep. One away. Now they'll bring up the rookie Outman. He's 0 for 4. First pitch. Inside ball 1 to the rookie. And James Outman come through. Who's going to come through for the Dodgers? In this game, 1-0. Hit, double play ball. Horner, the second throw to first, not on time. James Outman beats that either way, and now that'll bring up Freddie Freeman. 3 for 4. 6 for 21 in the series. No RBIs. First pitch from Floro. There goes Outman. Pitch will be a ball, and Outman will have a stolen base. 1-0. Anything into the gap, anything in the middle, anything up center might score this run. The 1-0 hit into right. That will end the inning. Alright, Mancini will lead off the bottom of the 10th. Tied this game earlier as he hits this one into right. Betts will get there. 1 away. Vesia knows his job. Just pitch. Don't worry about it being a right-handed hitter. I feel like that's something I did in the regular season with Alex Vesia more than anybody else. If it was a right-handed hitter, he wasn't pitching. Pitched a lot against lefties. But now when it matters, we need him to pitch against these righties. And I believe in Vesia to do it, as this is into left center field. Outman will get there. And a quick 10th inning here in Chicago. Alright, Max Muncy will lead off the top. The top of the 11th. 2 for 4. Swung on and missed, 0-1. 11 hits tonight and 1 run for the Dodgers. Just not getting those big hits. That's hammered into right, though. That ball is foul. If that stays fair, who knows if that's gone. The 0-2 from Floro. That's fouled off. The 0-2. 1-2, good take. 1-2 to Muncy. 2-2. There might be a part 2 to Game 5 of the NLCS. This is crazy. The 2-2. Fouled off. I don't know how Muncy got a piece of that. 2-2. Fouls it off again. A lot of sinkers. Floro's thrown 1 slider in this at-bat. The 2-2. Hit. Horner fields it, throws the first one away. And now that'll bring up Arenado, doubled in the 9th. First pitch. Outside ball 1. Who's going to come through in this game, in Game 5 for either of these teams? 1-1. The 1-1 from Floro. Hit, and that's going to be a fair ball. And another hit for Arenado. But this time, it's going to be a long single. Didn't know if he was fast enough to get into second. And I didn't know if the arm for me and Hap was going to be a good throw to first. Good throw to second. And now I'll bring up Adames as he checks the first one, 1-0. 1-0. Anything into the gap gets Arenado to third. 1-1. Ball. 1-1. 1-2. Oh my gosh. 1-2. And Floro will strike him out. 0 for 5 night. And now they're going to bring out Albert Alonso, or whatever the heck his name is, for J. Hay. 0 for 1. Hayward did not think he was getting 2 ABs. First pitch. Fouls it off. Alvarez, or Alvarez, or whatever the heck his name is, trying to keep this game tied, as that's fouled. Hayward was a great ball player in 2023 on the road. That's where he dominated most. The 0-2. There goes Arenado. The pitch, low, throw from Gomes is high and not on time. Arenado will get a stolen base against Yan Gomes. One swing could untie it. The 1-2 to Hayward. Outside, 2-2. 2-2. The pitch. Fouled. Just cannot catch up to the baseballs. Very early swings are late. That's how it feels like in this game. 2-2 to Hayward. Fouls it off. Two. 3-2. Vargas on deck. 3-2 to Jason Hayward. The payoff will be a strikeout to end the top of the 11th. This game's crazy. Alright, Suzuki will lead off the bottom of the 11th. First pitch, strike one from Vesia. Alex knows his role. Just do your thing and pitch well. Feels like this game started a decade ago. Marcus Stroman and Noah Syndergaard started, and now it's just a battle of the bullpens. The 1-2 circle change, fouled. Oh my gosh. That swing and that pitch could have sent us to game 6. The 1-2, got him. If you're the Dodgers, every pitch these pitchers make could just be the last of this ball game. If you're the Cubs, one swing, as that's hammered into left. And that'll be a double for Nico Horner. So double here in the bottom of the 11th. And now that would bring up Swanson, 0 for 4. First pitch slider, strike one. I don't know how you don't swing at that one. The 0-1 circle change, 0-2. 0-2. Fastball inside to Swanson will be fouled. The next 0-2. Got not. Okay. 1-2. Slider. 2-2. Great take. Oh my gosh. 2-2. Circle change. Fouled. 2-2. Fastball high. Did he go? I think he did. No. 3-2. Gotta challenge him. Fastball from Vesia. Will be hit and fouled. If that's down the line, this game is over. The 3-2 slider will be hit and fouled. Oh my gosh. The 3-2. Circle change. Ball forward. I mean, how many more pitches can you give Dansby there? You eventually got to just give him a base. They bring up Morale, 1 for 4. Can he be the hero? Strike one. Has struggled defensively in the series. The 0-1 slider. Hit. Adames fields it. And they'll only get 1. I thought there was 2 outs. And now the Dodgers defense will play in. First pitch. Strike one.